Meghan Markle pushed to the breakpoint by the palace as they are uneasy with politics move after Duchess has been accused of using her title out of context for political lobbying. In her plea for paid leave, Meghan said it should be a national right like many other countries. Signing off the appeal, Meghan used her title, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. However, royal courtiers have slammed Meghan and accused her of using her title out of context. A palace aide told the Sunday Times, as a member of the royal family, if you use the title, it means you steer clear of those kinds of things. Otherwise you're using the title out of context and people will question your motive. The royal family has no say in American politics. Campaigning is important, but there's a difference between campaigning on issues like the environment and mental health, and aligning yourself with policies. The Duchess of Sussex doesn't have the right to have a more powerful voice on the issue than any other mother in America. She should not be playing in politics. Another courtier described the intervention as outrageous. Mr. Morton described the political arena as a dirty game which requires a thick skin. The author of Meghan, a Hollywood princess, said, "I think it's more to do with her as a humanitarian. I don't think she'd last 5 minutes as a politician. I mean, it's a dirty game and I don't think they got thick enough skin for it. You'd need a skin a lot thicker than the rhinos Prince Harry is trying to save." Royal expert Angela Levin claimed that Meghan Markle, however, should continue to follow protocol despite having stepped down from her position as a working royal, as she remains a senior member of the royal family. Speaking to GB News, Ms. Levin said, "I think there's a certain thing called good manners. If you are a member of the royal family, she's no longer a working member, but as you said, she uses a title all the time. Endlessly, never without a title, on books, before she speaks, talking to children. So in that way, you should actually behave properly. The right way of doing it is to get your secretary to ring their secretary and then you arrange to meet." She continued, "The fact that you couldn't know her identity before you answered the phone was, I think, part of her ploy. What was she hiding? She knew that they would answer because they'd imagine it would be somebody senior who wanted to talk to them." The decision also came under scrutiny from royal commentator Jonathan Saccardotti, who claims that she uses the title constantly. He told Express.co.uk, "I certainly can't understand why one would produce a video aimed at infants and start by announcing oneself as a duchess. Meghan does seem to be obsessed with referring to herself as the Duchess of Sussex. That is indeed her title, but I think by constantly referring to it she's inviting mockery more than anything else. It comes after she used her title in a recent political appeal that saw her campaigning to get paid family and medical leave provisions for American citizens. She wrote a letter calling on Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Leader Charles Schumer for paid leave for parents, using Sussex-headed paper and signing off with her title. Mr. Saccardotti claims that the usage of the title could be used as a differentiation marker. He said, "She seems keen to emphasize the separation between herself and commoners or those who are below her in society. In fact, I think her constant use of the title provokes laughter more than reverence or respect from her audience." Also in recent weeks, the Duchess joined forces with her husband Prince Harry, 37, and WHO Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus to write an open letter urging G20 leaders to ensure vaccine supplies for all nations. The letter used both her and Harry's royal titles in its sign-off, and Meghan's peerage was also used to mark her appearance at an online summit in the coming weeks. Following the couple's decision to step down from the royal family, they were told to renounce their HRH status as part of their Megxit deal but were permitted to keep their Sussex titles. It comes as traditionally members of the royal family are politically neutral and do not provide a public opinion on political matters. Since stepping down from royal duties in 2020, Meghan and Harry also stepped into the realm of politics and urged Americans to vote in the U.S. presidential elections last November.